what to see, what to rent, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
Nationally syndicated film critic Ryan J. is here with us today to preview 3 movies that were just released on Christmas Day. All right, so these have opened. You've seen them. We're going to chat a little bit about them, starting with The Wolf of Wall Street, rated R.
Yeah, this is the new one from Martin Scorsese, reteaming once again with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Always.
And
Why?
He's like a muse. Leo's like a muse for Martin Scorsese. This is, I think, their 4th film together. But this movie is like an education in the stock market, and Leo is so good in this, it made me want to go work for him to sell stocks.
Really?
Wow.
Is it going to be up for awards then?
It is already nominated for Best Picture and Leo for Best Actor at both the Critics' Choice Awards and the Golden Globes.
Is it funny? Because the guy who's standing behind him, I forgot his name, he's usually hilarious.
Jonah Hill has some comedic moments, and it is nominated in the musical or comedy category at the Golden Globes, but I don't consider this a comedy whatsoever. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a drama.
Oh, okay.
And this one is long, right?
Yeah, it's a full 3 hours, but interestingly, it was originally 4 hours and 10 minutes.
No way.
Yeah, but they cut an hour and 10 minutes off, and I'm really surprised because there's so much drug use and sex in this movie. It should be rated NC-17, but they cut a lot out, so it's rated R. Honestly, there's so much drug use in this movie throughout the whole thing, you feel like you need rehab after seeing it.
Really?
Whoa.
Even if you've never tried a substance in your life, you still feel like you need. That's how this movie makes you feel.
How's the supporting cast?
Outstanding. Jonah Hill is really funny. He wears a weird tooth plate that makes his teeth look really weird. He's got mom jeans on. Matthew McConaughey must have shot this film around the time he did Dallas Buyers Club because he's still very skinny in it. He has one pivotal scene that's very funny. It's a great cast.
All right, and Leonardo was just as good as usual?
So good. He's so intense in this role. He actually reminded me a little bit of Jack Nicholson's performance in The Shining.
Wow.
The Wolf of Wall Street is not a horror film, but he's so intense, it just reminded me of that.
Huh. So I'm guessing it's a...
See it.
See it.
Yes.
All right, now you know which one you can watch this weekend. The next one's PG. It's The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Yeah, and I was really looking forward to this one, but nervous because I was afraid it would be a case of good trailer, bad movie. It's written and directed by, not written by, but it's directed by and starring Ben Stiller. I'm not a fan of Ben Stiller's, but I'm super impressed with what he did in this movie, primarily as a director.
Okay, there's been lots of advertising for this one too. What's unique about the story in this film? Because I feel like we have seen a lot of it in the trailer.
True, and the theme is really unique, and it's about a person who finally walks the line of living between fantasy world and reality. And I think that's a really interesting thing we don't often see in movies, and it ultimately tells a tale about stepping outside of your comfort zone and, you know, going outside of the box and kind of opening up and involving your life that way. And I found that really inspiring.
And what about the cinematography? You liked it and it's unusual?
Absolutely. I'm really disappointed that this movie didn't get nominated for cinematography or editing or art direction. Every frame of this film looks like it could be a postcard. It looks like a work of art. The color and the set design and the decoration. It's just one of the most gorgeous films you'll have seen all year.
Overall, you liked the actors though?
I did like the actress. Kristen Wiig co-stars, and she's fantastic and very sincere.
like her
you know,
too.
and then there's also Sean Penn and Shirley MacLaine. They're fantastic, so it's a see it.
Okay, let's see it.
Let's talk about Grudge Match. This is PG-13, right?
Yeah, and it's really weird that this movie opened on Christmas Day because it's such a landmark week for movies, and this is not awards worthy at all. This is the kind of movie you normally see open in January or February.
Really? Okay, this is what Sylvester Stallone and Robert De Niro. Seems like an odd matchup.
Well, it's what's interesting and brilliant about the matchup is that Sylvester Stallone was Rocky, and Robert De Niro won an Oscar for Best Actor playing a boxer in Raging Bull. So it's really cool to see them back play boxers, except it's kind of like, you know how like The Hangover or Las Vegas was The Hangover for old people?
Yeah.
This is like Rocky for old people, you know, in a way.
What about the fight scene? Is it any good?
It's super anticlimactic. I'm really disappointed in this. I mean, this movie, it has some cute moments. Like if it was opening in a week where there were not all the other Oscar-nominated films out right now, or not Oscar-nominated yet, but you know the other award-nominated films. And it's kind of light. It's soft. It's lighthearted. It lacks a lot of edge. The fight scene's anticlimactic.
Was there anything you did like about it?
Yeah, all of the subplots about family and a little bit of a love story. Kim Basinger co-stars, and she's really good. And she looks amazing, by the way. She looks like like she's 32, so she's had some amazing work done. But yeah, there's some good moments about it, but overall, I'd say it's a rental.
Okay, that one's a rental.
There's one movie review that people can only find online right now on your website, right?
Yes, it's called Mandela Long Walk to Freedom, and that is exclusively reviewed on my website. And it's a biopic about Nelson Mandela starring Idris Elba, who is up for Best Actor for the role at the Golden Globes.
Already, this is out? I mean, this is available?
Yeah, it opened on Christmas Day.
Okay, all right. Beautiful. So that one's something that you can learn more about online. Here's your website. So you can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Twitter, and for those full movie reviews, including the one on the Mandela film, is at ryanjreviews.com. Thanks, Ryan.
You look adorable in that picture.
Always.
Oh, thank you so much.
Love it. Thanks,
So
Ryan.
much better in that picture than in person.
It's sad but true.
That is not
not
what we said.